Oh my gosh. Every time the semester ends, I feel like the city just turns into a ghost town. Like it's so quiet. And it doesn't even help that it started raining yesterday and it's like dark, overcast. Oh my gosh. It's the worst. My skin is not skinning. Like the hormones are hormoning lately. But I'm sure it will settle down soon. I actually hella miss this channel. This was my very first baby. But I've decided to move over to What's Tea because I'm like, I'm in that era of living alone. And I feel like ThandiEffect was more of, what can I say? It was more of like that era of, oh, I'm in Zimbabwe. And then I got married and then we moved to South Africa, starting off as a young wife, couple with a little baby. And then, oh, sadness happens, da da da. Then I move here. So I think my algorithm genuinely got so confused because I would upload stuff and my subscribers who have their notifications turned on would be like, we're not even being notified until like a couple of days later. So yeah, here we are. I was like, let me just start a brand new channel. Also, that chat of them monetizing me and then demonetizing me, that made me salty. But then I had a pep talk with myself. I'm like, hey, I am not the sort of person that starts something and just gives up just because it's not going my way. So I'm going to keep this baby thriving. So here I am, checking in. Oh my gosh. Lives are so oaks. Because it's just like, I'll see me in real time. Guys, can I tell you, in the last week, 2 different people have come up to me and have been like, hey, are you pregnant? First of all, don't comment on a woman's body because maybe she might have been pregnant and she lost a baby and the hormones are still doing their thing and it's a bit of a sore topic. Second of all, there are things like, I don't know how to pronounce this word, endometriosis, that one. Endo warriors, right? Where you're gonna be bloated, you're fatigued, everything hurts. And then there's also PCOS. Like there's so many things. If there's high levels of cortisol, if you've got, this is like the stress hormone. If you're stressed out, you get bloated, acne breakouts. You're always fatigued no matter how much you sleep, hair loss sometimes. So yeah, I feel like the comments about the body should just, I feel like we should did that as a society because you just don't know what somebody's going through. And for you to just be so comfortable. And let me tell y'all, like the one person was like, oh, congratulations. So then in the case that you say congratulations and I've just lost my baby, you're triggering me, re-traumatizing. Not saying that I've lost a baby. I was never pregnant. But yeah, I'm just like giving examples of why it's not okay to just assume someone's pregnant and just go up to them and talk about it. Give people that chance to say, hey, I am pregnant, for example. And then you can say congratulations after that. Because yeah, a lot is going on. Anyway, I really, really love ThandiEffect. Thank you so much for everybody who commented. Last time I posted on my community tab, I was like, hey guys, what sort of content would you want me to put out there? Because in as much as I love videography and putting out content, I also value the people who are watching and I want to create something that we both can enjoy, something that I enjoy posting and then something that you're also going to be enjoying to watch. Because I'm in that era where even the music that I listen to, the movies I watch, anything that I consume, I'm very sensitive to. It needs to be good, positive vibes. I just don't want to consume anything and everything. So that's why I'm like so sensitive about, okay, am I uploading the right stuff? Oh yes, period. Jesus is king. Hello, Garrett. That's such a nice name. I think I have a, no, I don't think. I have a cousin called Gareth, but I went to school with someone called Garrett, and I always used to think that's such a cool name. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's also very tricky because every time I meet somebody new and they're like, oh, so what are your hobbies? What do you like doing? And I'm like, oh, I like to do content creation. There's this like negative thing that surrounds content creators because some of them are very controversial with the stuff that they put out. And also, I'm very like, when it comes to like family content, because I feel like, why are we posting the kids, man? You know, so I get it. But also at the same time, don't just paint everybody with the same brush. Not everybody posts like hectic things or put like really personal things on here. For example, I don't put like extremely personal things. I wait for things to happen first and I go through it and I process it and then I tell y'all. I don't know if that makes sense. Like you'd never get something in real time, even vlogs, stuff that you've seen, I've already lived. Because also, let's be real, the monitoring spirits out there, like not everybody is happy to see you thriving and doing well. So I try to be very mindful and also protecting the people that I'm posting. For example, my family will be around me, my daughter, you know, those are very, yeah. What's going on here? Somebody's posting funny things. What the hell? I'm not even gonna. No, that's crazy. Goodbye. Oh, that's so wild. So I started thinking about someone. Like, I have this thing where I either dream of somebody like out of the blue or I think about them. And I feel like that's just the universe telling me to pray for them because whenever I do that, right, and then I reach out later, I actually find out that they may have been going through something so, so intense. Like, that's why I'm like, spirituality, let's get into it. If the spirit is moving you to do something, go for it because, yeah. So, crazy story. I thought about this one person, and literally, like a couple of days later, they were on the headlines for doing some really, really bad things, and they're gonna go away for a very, very long time. And this person, I knew them when I was like in high school. So, from the time I was 13 to like 18-ish. And then we spoke when I was like in college, undergrad for the first 2 years. And then I realized that they would just come in, pop up, and go off. Like, I get it, life gets busy, but I don't like those friends that only come when they need you. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, he would only reach out. It was always like a specific time during the summer break. And it's like, it's going through like a psychosis thing. I don't know. Like, he was trying to reach out for help. Like, I get it. I'm a helper. I love talking to people, helping you work through your stuff. But also at the same time, and like, come on, when I need you, where are you? You're just like MIA. And also when I try to reach out to check in on you after you've had your breakdown or whatever, you're nowhere to be found. I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I love consistency. I love friendships that are like, we're both giving, not just you taking. And also, yeah, just friendship breakups are so, so hard. Also, I just wanted to come on here. This is the main thing that I came on here for, actually. But you know me, I'm a yapper. I came on here because I wanted to talk more about what's tea. A lot of people that follow me on here have been like, oh, you've got a new channel? Yes, we've got a new channel, bestie, period. It's called What's Tea, where I'm going to be just vlogging because I use my YouTube channel as a teachable moment for myself to just process everything I'm going through. And because I'm human and I'm not the first one to experience certain things, I hope that it resonates with somebody else and we just grow and learn together. So, what's tea? We're talking about what living alone is like, the loneliness, the emotions, the budgeting, finances, you know, the emotional stuff that you're going through. And then also just talking sit down videos because I actually really love those. Right now, I'm in my single mom dating life chronicles era, just trying to navigate that because, again, I want to become a family therapist one day. And yeah, those family dynamics, I just want to make sense of them before I go to school for it because I can just, you know, give my helping skills through lived experiences. Like, I don't want to tell you the answer to things. I don't read your mind. I cannot read your mind, but also I can just try to help you make sense of certain things and to bring healing and to help you through things. It's gonna be so exciting. I love that channel down. It's doing so well, especially the dating. I guess people like that. Yeah. And also because just being a single mom, especially, there's lots of like the society just doesn't view us as like good folks. Like, oh, why are you a single mom? You're judged for it, even if some of the things you ended up being a single mom not because you could control it. I like to believe that nobody gets into a relationship, create a life only in the hopes that it comes to an end. Like, that's just crazy, you know. So yeah, things happen, life moves on, but it's all about how you're going to process your feelings, how you're going to show up for yourself as well as your kids. And moving forward, should you decide to date again, what is that going to look like, you know? Anyway, I feel like I've yapped enough. Today we spoke about body issues, like just don't comment on people's bodies. That's just wrong. As a society, we need to did that thing. And we spoke about the different symptoms that you might be experiencing should you be like going through that thing where people are like, oh, you look pregnant. I spoke about some of the causes that might be happening. And I also spoke about what's tea, my YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel. I always plug it. If you go to my community tab, I'm always plugging it. You've got the links on there. Please do check it out. I love my baby just as much as I love this baby. I feel like on ThandiEffect, I'm going to be doing more live videos. So this is the name baby. If you want to keep in touch, because I also mentioned how like content creation, I don't like want to post things in real time, but I'm like, oh, fuck it. Let's go. So if you want to see like real life, like things that are happening in real time, you will find me on here on my live tabs. Period. Okay, I'm yapping. I actually need to get going. I've got work starting in T-minus 17 minutes, and I need to catch the shuttle to take me to campus. It's literally a ghost town right now. After finals weekend, graduation is just dead, and I love that for us, Kisana. Okay, bye.